What is up, you guys? Pete DiCarlo here with DiCarlo Capital, and today we're going to be talking about Apple. We're going to be going over the day trade that I took with my team today, making $143. I was actually up about 300 at one point, and I'm sure if I held right now, yeah, it's already breaking out of this inverted head and shoulders. Probably would have made an extra $300-400. But we're going to go over it. We're going to go over why I saw this happening, how you can trade inverted head and shoulders like this all of the time. It's not just something that specifically happened today, and ultimately why I ended up closing it before this breakout occurred. So we're going to go through all of that, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, check out our Discord below. You guys get access to free courses, live stream seminars, webinars, as well as even some free trades, which I'm going to start throwing out a couple each and every single week. The link to the Discord is in the description. You also get access to a free technical analysis options bot. All of that is below. It's our way of saying thank you for all of the support you have given us over the past year. Now, let's take a look at the position that we took. So earlier this morning, I posted within our group, I said divergence on Apple RSI, just got 10 more contracts. I will close them out if we die here. So the positions that I was talking about were these February 10th, 177.50 calls for a day trade. So I entered some calls expiring next Friday. I initially grabbed 4 and then I ended up grabbing 10 more, and we'll talk about that. So earlier this morning, we had a good divergence here on the RSI, and we saw this first shoulder start to form here, which is where I entered this trade. So I first entered the trade with 4 contracts at 174.26. We had a little bit of a push. I wasn't up much, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to hold on to it. And then we had a sell-off. On this sell-off is where I saw this divergence occurring. So I saw that we ended up making a lower low here on price action, but we actually made a higher low here when it comes to our RSI. For those of you who do not know, that is a bullish divergence, which shows that this downtrend is trying to reverse and it's becoming weaker and weaker, which is a bullish sign. It's a bullish reversal pattern. You can also see here too that we had a shoulder forming, a head forming, and then we pulled back up to this range, and down here around like 173.60, 173.75 is where I was ending up holding it. I was planning to take some profits if we pushed up to 175, and we saw a little bit of a pullback. And at this point here, this is where I saw that inverse head and shoulders really forming, and where I told my team, like, listen, this is probably where we're going to end up seeing this head and shoulders break out. I'm trying to go back to our premium group and see if I ended up, yeah, here we go. So I had said Apple releasing squeeze potentially here needs to hold 175. So within that 175 range, that's what I was looking for. And you can see we actually held this section over 175. This is where I was talking with them. We held it, we pushed up, we pulled back, and then right here we snapped support down to 174. And that's when I closed out my position. It was only $144 in profit. We quickly recovered back up, ran, and I probably could have made a couple $100 more. But the reason I closed this position out, and the reason was that I didn't hold on to it, is because we snapped, but really it was because we had weeklies. I don't normally like trading weeklies. I really don't. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'm really not a fan of trading weeklies because usually your implied volatility and your theta decay are so high. I had a $230, I think I can actually see here, if we go to the my positions tab within our section, you guys can probably see that my theta decay was like something ridiculous. I think it was something along the lines, no, I didn't post it here. My theta decay was like $230 a night, which means that if Apple just sat here overnight, I'd lose $230. So that's why I close it. I'm very happy. Inverse head and shoulders are one of the best things that you can trade. They're very, very easy to spot, very, very easy to trade off of. Tesla is looking like we're forming one right now. I made a video on traders helping traders talking about this. This is on a 1-hour chart, but you have to realize that these inverse head and shoulders are never going to be absolutely perfect, but it's one of my favorite things to trade. And if you guys want me to do more videos on these, please let me know. If you guys like me recapping some of these day trades I've been taking recently, or any of these swing trades I've been taking recently, please let me know down in the description. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.